in this absolute wreckfest of a combination, you're going to see someone make a run at the world record for most number of penalties. Hey guys, and welcome along to another video. If this is your first time here and you are watching all sorts of GT Sport related stuff, subscribe now and click the bell icon so you get notified of every video I upload and you don't miss a thing. Today's video is the next video in our quest to be the best series. Following on from the beginner to winner series where I became an A+ ranked driver, this series follows my journey of pushing on and trying to book my ticket at the 2019 Gran Turismo World Tour. So make sure you stay tuned to the very end of the video to see how we get on. So, intro over, let's get into it. For this video, we're back in the off-season exhibition in the Nations Cup, and we've got 11 laps round the Red Bull Ring short course in Group B, which is going to be the first time we've done this on the channel. Should be pretty interesting. The majority of the field, including myself, are in the Audi S1, old school rally car there, which looks pretty cool. And just going through the top 5 here, we've qualified a little bit further back down the grid, as you will see here. We've qualified in 14th, but look, we're only 9/10 off the leader, so it's going to be incredibly close. So damage is on full as well, and it's going to be interesting considering we're on a grid start. So let's see how we get on then, shall we? So flicking over to traction control, putting that on so that we get a decent launch off the line. We're gonna go here, we get an okay run off the line here. As soon as I feel that the traction control can be turned off, I do get it straight over to the radar, which is what we need. So there's a little bit of contact going in here. Oh, it's all getting a bit tight, as it always would be going into that first corner. We've only lost one place at this point, but there's someone up the inside of us. We're just going to be trying to avoid all contact here as cars go absolutely everywhere. V Christian 94 gets spun round there, so he's going to find himself right at the back. But the main thing for me is we haven't yet had any damage. Faithful last words there as we come in to the penultimate corner on the first lap. I'm just going to be quiet so you guys can listen. Well, absolute chaos, but thankfully we ended up not getting any damage, so we live to fight another day. We crossed lap number 1 of 11 after all of that, exactly where we started in 14th. But look up ahead here, these cars are difficult to stop, and the German's going to find that one out, so we managed to overtake him and we're up into 13th. Now up ahead you can see plenty of guys have got plenty of penalties, so we're just going to try and sit behind them for now and try and keep up. It's all extremely bunched up here. I don't think there's going to be an opportunity to overtake, but we're just going to take what the race gives us. And because it's such a short course, I think the better tactic for us is going to be to sit behind people and try and pressure them into making a mistake, rather than chucking up the inside and risking getting damage. You can see that we've gone up to 12th now for some reason. I'm not sure if someone went off or if someone quit. Either way, finishing lap number 2 here, we're up into 12th. Now we're going to rejoin the action a little bit later in the lap, and just remember what I said about putting people under pressure. So we're going to try and put this guy under as much pressure as possible. We're going to go alongside him there. He's going to go deep, and then also he's going to carry too much speed into the final corner. He's just going to miss the apex entirely, and we're going to go up the inside to take 11th. Now I've got my eyes in the rear view here, because these cars, especially the Audis, are not the easiest to control. So I'm just going to make sure, as always, I've got my eyes in the rear view, I've got the radar on, because when there's heavy damage, it doesn't matter who is at fault. If your car is damaged and you're forced to pit, your race is effectively over. Jumping forward to lap number 6 now, about halfway, and I've just realised that I actually in fact did get some damage. Look at the front right suspension there, flashing away, but obviously as I'm cruising up behind 3 guys at least that I can see that have their names highlighted by penalties, it's obviously not damaging our pace too much. But this guy's having a few issues here. He's beginning to hold us up a little bit, and the guy in 12th seems to be getting ever closer. Now there's all sorts of indication going on. He had his hazards on one moment, the right indicator the other moment, so I'm a bit confused. I'm just concentrating on my braking zones, to be honest, and my turning points. But as we come into the final corner, I'm going to get a tap here from the Italian, which is going to push us wide, and then he's just not going to give us enough room and cut straight across us, which is going to give him yet more of a penalty. I don't know why he's done that. Come down into the braking zone here. He's going to initiate contact again with the Swiss guy in front, which is going to put his penalty up to 12.6 seconds. So he's irritated me at this point. So I've gone a bit more aggressive, thrown it up the inside a little bit, gone deep. He's not going to give this up though, and he's also just going to initiate more contact in order to keep his 11th place. So I noticed that he span out at the start of the race. For what reason I don't know, but no wonder he's got so many seconds of penalties if that's how he's going to go about his business. Let's just keep an eye on him here as we come into the final corner. Let's see if he's going to get any more penalties trying to get past the Swiss guy for his 10th. I was quite surprised by this because it's a name I recognise. I see in the inverted commas top split lobbies. He's hit him again, look, and he's now got 17.8 seconds worth of penalties. It just goes to show, guys, that you don't have to be the cleanest to be one of the quickest, which is a real shame, to be honest. I did expect more of that name that I did in fact recognise. As you can see, he's getting more penalties. I don't think I've ever seen someone with so many penalties before. 18.3 seconds. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have seen someone with more than 18.3. As I say, I don't think I have, but it'd be funny to hear any stories of anybody who's got any more and why they've got them. So definitely let me know in the comment section down below. So his forceful, shall we say, driving has meant absolutely nothing, as he has to get rid of all his penalties, and we are up to 10th. Right, final lap now, and we're going to concentrate. As we've got a bit of a gap to the guy behind, we're at least going to get a top 10 here, which is really good considering the strength of the lobby and the fact we started in 14th in a car and a track combination that I am not comfortable with, to say the very least. But up ahead we've got a Brit, we've got a German and a Spaniard. I know there's 4 cars there, but I want to concentrate on the 3 cars with penalties. They've all got at least 9 seconds worth of penalties, as I just get a little bit of a penalty myself for just cutting the track there unintentionally, but never mind. And concentrating on them too much, I'm just going to go far too deep here, almost lose it, managed to just about keep hold of it, and thankfully managed to hold on to our 10th place. Everyone there is just getting rid of their penalties, but I'm not going to have enough time here. But we come across the line to pick up an okay, considering the risk of this race, 10th place. Now for those who join me on the stream, as my 10th place is confirmed there, you'll know that this order is a bit backwards because we did an impromptu stream on Saturday night. So I'm not going to go into my driver rating. All you need to know is it went up a little bit, not massive, but I'm not going to show you that. But yes, normal service will be resumed from now. And with that, that's the end of the video, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.